What's going on, everybody? We're back. It's Monday. Holy moly. Holy moly. What a weekend. What a weekend. Man, I think I'm still tired. But that's all right. That's all right. We're going to get started. We got to pick this grind back up. We got to get to Pandaria. The goal is try to get to MoP by the end, before the end of this weekend. We got 3 levels left here in Wrath.
What's up?
What's up? What's up, Court? How you doing? Sean. Appreciate you as always, buddy. Got Salty already hanging out and dropping a lurk. Appreciate that, Salty, if you're still hanging around, bud. But we're going to get on these levels and stuff tonight. We got to get cranking. We got to get cranking. We got 3 more in Wrath. My favorite dungeon went way too fast. Or my favorite area went way too fast. I absolutely love Wrath. But we're going to be out leveling it here pretty quick. So that's all right. Just means we're cruising. This means we're cruising. We're going to get through all this. Oh, yeah, it's taking... Oh, that's not how I meant to do it. Oh, it's instant now. That's funny. What's everybody up to tonight? Oh, it's going good, Court. Long day at work. Glad it's over. Ready to turn around and play some WoW and relax. That's for sure. We're getting shot at. They're going to shoot us down. We should fire back. We can't. Going down in Sholazar Basin. I think we'll only wind up having about 2 more zones. Shot me down. Dirty dogs. Already did all this. I didn't mean to actually come back to it this way. That's how you open up into this zone. How's the internet holding up, Court? Let's get back up here so we can pick back up where we left off. What's everybody up to tonight?
Need assistance?
Need assistance? Where we go? Let's hear. Land already. My goodness. How'd you like the dungeon runs there, Di? Tonight I'm gonna get some stuff posted, I think, so we can actually plan out some dungeon runs for the other folks and stuff too. We gotta get something scheduled so people can sign up. We'll probably don't want to necessarily do Sunday, but we'll probably try to do those on Saturdays, I think. Cause I don't want to interrupt like the stuff with Shao, like getting through hopefully Nira here pretty quick and all that. Those dungeons are pretty fun, man. Like, especially when folks get used to them. Like, I always like seeing folks go through for the first time, though. People go through them for the first time, man. It's some pretty neat stuff. Like, especially when you get into some of the higher level ones, man. They get really cool looking. There's some, there's some dungeons you'll run them once and never want to run them again. All right, thanks for the alert, Court. What you making for dinner, though? What you making? Getting some chicken nuggies again? I think the last time you said you was going to go make some food, it was chicken nuggies for the kids. I think it's broken. What's broken? Your internet? Not your internet.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, that's why I had to go back that way, because the flight path. What is this trying to get me to do? Accept aerial surveillance. Oh.
How are you?
Chicken tenders, steak fries, and salad. Ooh, nice. Oh, of course. Of course it's broke. Yeah, looks like it. I don't know if I put in a lurk one. Oh, yeah, I did, because it's like going to get more quarters. Gonna have to fix that, along with many other things with the stream that seems to be semi-falling apart.
One wishes.
Anyways, appreciate the lurk, Court. Oh, none of them are that good for me. 39, so that is the highest one. So we'll take that. Dionysaka.
What's on your mind?
I gotta shoot the apple off his head.
Can I help you?
Pew! Oh, I shot him right in the face. What's going on, Die? How you doing, buddy? How'd you enjoy the dungeons? Sorry I had to peel out, dude. I was so hungry, man. This big guy ain't used to wait until 6 p.m. to start eating. I was beat, dude. I actually came back down. I just talked to Bailiff for a little bit, dude. I didn't play a guy for the rest of I wound up going upstairs. That was it. Me and the wife, I've been watching. Me and her have been watching Fallout, the new season. So we're only 2 episodes in. We're only able to, like, honestly, with the amount of time I don't have, I have enough time to watch an episode once a week with her on Sundays. So we're not watching it without each other. So yeah, she don't game, but she likes a lot of the stories. She really likes stories a lot, you know. Like, I remember watching, like, playing Until Dawn, and the first day I brought that home, she just sat there for a little bit while I was playing it, and then the next day I got home from work and started to play it again before she got home. And she got home, she goes, "You're playing this without me?" She literally watched me play that whole thing, like, from start to finish, aside from, like, about a half an hour that second day that I was playing it. So she likes the stories and stuff. She's just not into playing video games. Maybe that's what we should do for, like, a subscriber goal. Like, my wife has to sit down and play, like, WoW with us for an hour or something for a whole stream. She has to log into Discord and everything. We'll rally the subscribers to get Tiger in on some games. Last time I tried to get her to play WoW, so all she did was walk around backwards and then yeeted herself off of a cliff in the Blood Elf area. Just yeet. That was it. And I was like, okay, we obviously were not into this. Man alive. I am beat. Do. How'd your day go, bud? Oh boy. Oh boy. Other options on the build? Like on your priest build? Dude, you really did. Like, I mean, honestly, for a first time healer, dude, like, you did really well. So, like, even there was times where it's like, you know, I would get close, like where I was just about to push some of my pally buttons. Oh, tiny home, right on. And basically, like, you did good, honestly, with the healing. Like, whatever you're doing, just keep that up. But there's a couple times where I thought, well, maybe, you know, and only because you were new, not because I was actually in like a lot of danger. Aside from when we had all those mobs there in Shadowfang, but dude, like then all of a sudden, boom, in would come some big heals. Hey, Veggie, what's happening, man? What's going on? What is going on? How has your journey through retail been going, buddy? What level are you in here now, Veg? 60. Cooking there, too. You're doing some pretty good leveling for having playing two different sides of the coin. 89. Holy shit. You're almost done then. You felt like the housing thing's gotten any better for you? Played MoP yesterday. Nice. Yep, we did some guild runs yesterday. We got, I think you might have been on for that, right? We were doing, we did Ragefire, Dead Mines. Focus on leveling and doing the story. Right on. Yeah, we did Dead Mines. Yeah. Jesus. Ragefire, Dead Mines, Wailing Caverns, Shadowfang Keep. So we knocked out like 4, and it was full 5-man guild group too. So it was kind of neat. I think I'm gonna get some stuff scheduled for maybe Saturday at some point. I don't know if it'll all be streamed, but I want to get like more stuff done with like some of the other newer players and all that too, and some of the veterans that just want to hop in. So we're gonna be doing some more guild stuff. Who were you? I was Steelblaze. That's been a go-to for a pally name for me for a long time. Nope. Not quite sure where I got it, but I got it from somewhere. And that was it. That was my dude. Ain't gonna lie though, man. I was sitting there messing around with retail, looking at all the shiny graphics, dude, after doing that walkthrough. That's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. It sure does fucking look pretty. Yeah, it sure does look pretty. And it honestly, like, with seeing you play both, you know, like, I feel like that's probably a lot easier to do now, you know, with MoP being in a spot where it's not hard to level at all, you know, and then it obviously, like, you know, Midnight doesn't seem like it'd be too hard to level in either, you know, and still be able to have some fun with. And I do miss going and find, like, there was still a lot of mounts that I never got that, you know, were out there. But as a healer, I didn't get to look around. You know, dude, like, there, you know, if you ever wanted to, I could literally just take a guy in and, like, kill a bunch of shit, and we could just walk around and let you actually explore. What it probably could have been doing, like, and I just, you know, with the folks being new, like there is lore behind each one of those, but it's not in front of your nose. Like, you can walk around and look at stuff, you know, to check out the area and all that, but there's lore, and when we get more experience, like, and we go into new places, like, I could actually just kind of start sharing the lore, like, as we're going through it too, which would be a good way to kind of get you caught up. And, you know, I think everybody was a little tired, a little hungry, you know, so I think it kind of, we got through them pretty quick, but it still took, I think we were going for about 3 hours between all of them. But if you ever want to just, like, cruise through one, dude, and actually take a second, look around, like, I can take a higher level dude and do it, like, but otherwise, like, if we do it at level appropriate, we have to go through it kind of like what we did. So but I was just worried, like, with Shao, because knowing that she, you know, she had her driver's test and all that stuff, if we took too long, we weren't going to get, like, very many done. So But she passed. Woohoo! Go Shao. That was awesome to hear. I messaged her on Discord like, well, yeah, but yes, GG Shao. How awesome is that, dude? I messaged her and I was like, well, and then like I got nothing, and then I sent her like this gift of this little kid comes sliding out of a driveway in like a Power Wheel looking thing, you know. And as they're going by, they're like, so, you know, trying to, because I figured she was streaming and she looked pretty happy. I got to catch a couple like sneak peeks before I logged in during lunch to catch her stream. And so I bugged her once I got onto this, once I caught up onto the stream there. So super happy for her on that for sure. Super cool. That'll be a lot less stress for her. So I'm super happy for them on that one. So she says she still got to work 12 hours. So I guess I don't know if it's going to lead to more stream time or not, but at least she won't be having to get up with Tom like super early in the morning and stuff anymore. I think. Oh boy. Yeah. That's the longest grind quest right here for this. Get into that. I need to get some more channels made up in here. More people hopping in. Whoa, what is that you sent there, Veggie? I just seen this. What is that, like all food tables? Is this in Pandaria? What is this? Oh my god, did you do that, or just a bunch of random players did that? How did I just see that? That's freaking hilarious though. Yeah, random players. Well, this server is like full of people. I think a lot of people have been playing Classic all along. Which is just, it's kind of wild, but it does say a lot of like about what the game was like back then. You know, how good it truly was. Like even in the expansions that, you know, weren't everybody's favorites, like Cata. You know, I think Cata got a bad rap. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Okay, so probably do something different than maybe not this Saturday, but we'll get something on the book so folks can sign up. Right now, like, I'm trying to think. What we'll do is we can set something where it's like around like a certain level, like 15 again or something like that. And then I probably even trying to think, when could we do it? Because I know Bailiff, probably get the kids in on it too. Like my boys, they could probably get somebody like to roll a healer or something if nobody else was, so you could play your Bally there, die. Do some of the dungeons again or what have you. Just take our time, like not like to do it, not stream it too, like so you can really get a chance to get a good look at everything, you know. So, like, I mean, I'm all about streaming stuff as well, but like to just kind of take that element out of it, let you enjoy it. You know, that's why it's like I decided I wasn't gonna stream that night. I wanted to be able to focus on the tanking, but also, you know, really kind of like I had Shao's stream up over here and Sam's up over here, you know, so like just kind of chilling, man, enjoying the vibe, like playing WoW with some new players, which I love. I love watching new people get into the game. So super cool. Now we need, are these done? No, we still need 8 more. Yeah. Yeah, I just ate a couple cheeseburgers, man. Tell me, was he a shit tank? Veggie, come on now. First time tanking, dude, in years. Come on. Cut me some slack here, guys. You know, as for dungeon-wise, I was always a pretty good tank. Like, I never main tanked anything raid-wise, though. Like, I was always, like, I was the dungeon dude. I did like in Battle for Azeroth. I did tank like mythics, mythic pluses, like that kind of stuff. I think the highest one for Mythic Plus that I ever tanked, and this was doing it like random group finder stuff, was around like an 8 or a 9. I'm pretty sure I'd got a 14 or a 15 on one of my DPS guys. I don't remember which one that was though, but I was pretty heavy into the dungeon scene, more so than the raid scene, because you know we never had enough people to do the raids, like, and we're building up a pretty nice little crew here now, man. Like, it's I think we're gonna wind up with a lot of folks vested here in MoP, and I like that idea. Especially, you know, like next up is Warlords. You know, we're gonna get Siege of Orgrimmar here at some point. You know, there's gonna be the Timeless Isle, which is gonna be fun to run around with a bunch of people. Everybody just getting some loot. You know, killing stuff. You know. This is when the loot pinata kind of thing started with WoW, which ain't that bad. It was pretty fun. I ain't gonna lie. Like, out of all the things when it came to MoP, Timeless Isle was a lot of fun. Like, because they had mounts and toys and like all kinds of stuff with that. So it wasn't just getting like free epics and stuff.
How are you?
Although the free epics weren't bad either, I'm just saying. Like, because you could bind on account. Like, you could send them to your other tunes. And it was such a great catch-up mechanic. You know, like, if you want to just roll another tune just to go have some fun with, you could go farm it on the guy that you really enjoyed playing. You know, then you level that tune up, and once they ding, then boom, like, here's a bunch of... What'd they call it? It was like time-bound gear. Or I don't even remember what they called it. But they called it something. I remember me and Bailiff played, like, we ran around Timeless Isle a lot. Just trying to remember all the things you could get, because there was a lot of stuff, man. You play an alt. It allowed you to play an alt without having to spend hours grinding. Yeah. Yep. Cause yeah, it's a slog sometimes, man, like to get alts up. I feel like though, like really, Cata brought that grind back, but I feel like Wrath had got to a point where it wasn't too bad because of basically just being able to spam like heroic dungeons. You know, once they introduced like Pit of Saron, what was the other ones? Halls of Sorrow. Like, you could get a dude geared pretty quick. You just needed, like, enough people with good gear to help you. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, it definitely for an altaholic made for that Timeless Isle made for a really it was an enabler. Timeless Isle is an altaholic's enabler for sure. I was all over that. Still looking for more of the long necks. When I hear long neck, I think of The Land Before Time. With Littlefoot, Sarah, Ducky. The sharp tooth. Remember, Pizza Hut had them hand puppets. You had all them hand puppets. Three horns don't play with long necks. You know what? I still to this day. Do you remember like when Sarah thought she found what they were looking for and she's prancing around? She's going, I found it. I still do that all the time. If I find something, like I just will blurt out like, I found it. Like that shit stuck with me since I was a kid, man. Yeah. Yeah. Those are good. That was a good cartoon, man. That's a good movie. Love that shit as a kid. I love dinosaurs though, man. Holy crap. I think that's why like I got into Ark as hard as I did. Like I loved like taming dinos. You know, I'm not a big fan of like breeding, although I do like going and fighting the bosses. So I let other people do the breeding. Like I will farm mats and then buy my breeder dinos, but if I see ones that I think like look cool, like color wise or whatever, I'm definitely about that. But I'm normally getting my raid stuff though. Like I remember last time I was playing, like I had full on like black and red, like Deadpool colored Rexes. Also, poor Ducky. Yeah. I'm not so good at Ducky. No. No, no, no. Nope, nope, nope. That's what it was. And then Spike. Spike was always just like, he's just hanging out. Nothing seemed to phase Spike except for the sharp tooth. Yeah, some good stuff. You know, I remember I never watched any of the other ones though. Like they kept coming out like years later, I feel like is when the second one came out. And I never watched it. But I think when the first one came out, I was, God, what would it have been? It had to have been when I lived in Midland, so I was probably somewhere around 7 to 9. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I might have watched 2. It would all depend on like how old I was when it came out. But I know like I would have liked it enough to have watched it. One of these days, man, like, one of these days when grandkids show up, dude, I have a hard time just sitting down watching cartoons myself. But like I used to watch them with my kids. Like, and it didn't bother me. I don't know. It just like I could do it for them because it was fun to watch them get excited for it, you know? Like I'll never forget like the first time I took them like to a movie. Their first movie was the Jungle Book 2. Man, they loved that shit. They loved that movie. Oh, that was a good one too. My favorite from the first one was always the buzzards. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Now, don't start that up again. It's horrible accents. Could be a mangy croc. Oh, wait a minute. 77. 3 more till the. What's it called? Cata. Dude, drop bananas again? I already got bananas. That's some shit. Awesome. No, appreciate that. Like, I mean, obviously, like as folks get higher, like repair stuff. You know, wasn't there? And we didn't get any, but I thought that back in the day when you did stuff as a guild, like it actually would put gold in the guild bank. But I don't see any gold going into the guild bank at all. Like I thought that it was supposed. I thought before it used to be like a constant like influx of like copper and silver and stuff as people were leveling. But I haven't seen anything like that. I thought there was taxes. No, no taxes. Not that I'm aware of. Fuck taxes, man. Yeah, I don't know. I know there ain't taxes, but I'm pretty sure we were supposed to be getting like money as people were. Like I remember specifically doing like dungeons as a guild after the guild leveling thing came out because you would get. Jesus, that's every one of these have been bananas. Because you would get like especially end game ones would be like a couple hundred gold into the guild bank. But maybe that was, I don't know. Yeah, maybe no, they didn't have tax. I don't remember ever paying taxes in this game. The only game that I ever paid taxes in was Dune, which I thought was ridiculous, and then they took it out now anyways. All right. Whew. There goes that last brain cell. Urgh. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. That was actually a really good remake. Did you ever watch that, Veggie? The oh shit, Lost in Space, the remake on Netflix. There's something different. An orange. Now we need one papaya. That's pretty good, dude. If you like sci-fi, man, that was actually really good. It's almost like it's the precursor to where the old TV show starts, though. Like, remember, like it's called Lost in Space because they were legit lost in space. Like, no, like it's all like this lead up, I think, to where they wind up, to where it's like they wind up in the original show, like Lost, you know. But it's pretty awesome, dude. It's a really good show. It is really fun to watch. But I think they only did 2 seasons, and then they stopped, which kind of surprised me. But it was pretty good, though. They ruined Lost. Oh, the TV show Lost? You know, I started to watch it. I remember I was really heavy into it, like the first season. And then I remember at the end of that season, they were like, all your questions will be answered, you know, like start of the next season. And I get done with the entirety of the second season. I go, ain't none of my fucking questions been answered at all. Like, I'm fucking done. Like, so I stopped watching it. That, like, life got kind of weird around that point. Yeah, I went all over the map, dude. But that's what happens, I think, when a show, like, runs too long, you know, where they jump the shark, a.k.a. But, bah. Come on, give me what I need. Don't be crap. Oh, gosh, another orange. It's like, have you ever watched Supernatural? That show was really good, except for, and then it got to a point where it definitely needed to be over. You know, but it was still good. Like, I still watched every season, but the last couple seasons, like, were really getting into, like, they were testing, yeah, they were testing my, my fandom for sure. There's that papaya we was looking for. Yeah, definitely tested my fandom to stay watching like the last couple. And I mean, it wasn't like it definitely wasn't an ending I would have wrote for it. Watched like 4 seasons. Those were like, honestly, those first couple seasons, man, were the best. The very first season, hands down, though, was like the best season because that was just, it was essentially really 2 brothers. Like they had this setup for the rest of the story going already, but it was really like 2 brothers go around and just fighting like urban legends. You know, the lady in white, like the Wendigo, like it's just basic stuff. You know, and later on, it gets into some pretty gnarly shit. And it's just like, wow. You know, I have a hard time with Game of Thrones, and I'm gonna be that guy for a minute because I started reading the books before they started the show. Like, you know what I mean? And so in the long run, the show, the first season followed the books very well, right? And I was like, damn, they're gonna do this up good. And then after that, they really kind of just do their own thing, you know. And I never, no, I did finish the show. It just took me a while to get around to it, but I don't watch any of the other Game of Thrones stuff because that asshole needs to finish the books. They keep paying him to go do stuff for HBO, and he ain't finishing the books. Like, basically, like, where Jon Snow dies is where the books ended. You know, like before, like, you know, before he gets resurrected by Melisandre or whatever, like the red lady, the fire lady. You know, that's where the books end, and that's it. You got nothing else. And then there's been all these other books about the precursor to the lore. Yes. Yeah. And yes. Well, yes. I mean, that's what sold the show, bro. I mean, let's be real. Like, there's a lot of well, it's like they say, sex sells, you know. So, because there was that in the show. Don't get me in the books. Don't get me wrong, but not to the level in which they did it in the shows in HBO's version. Like, yeah, it's definitely a lot more in the show than the books. There's a lot in the books, but there's definitely just more there. Are we turning these in now? Yeah. No, there was definitely some in the books. Like I said, the first season, like if you take the amount that you see in the first season and compare it to like even the second season, the amount in the first season was right. Like that was about right, you know. And then you get to that second season and it's like, damn. Where are we going? Some more turn-ins. Oh, so I gotta throw the stuff in at the right time now. Okay. Talk to you. Add bananas. Yoink. More action in. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. The hell? Well, follow me from the. I gotta add more bananas. Whew. Sleeping. I was getting blasted by little floaty dots. Light the brazier. Yoink. Had another orange. How am I adding another orange as the first orange? How are you liking the story so far for Midnight? You better have me add a fucking papyrus, because that's what I had to search the longest for. This jerk just has me add fucking bananas and fucking oranges. It's gonna be a problem. Right on. I hope so, man. I really like getting back into MoP, dude. Like I do miss playing WoW, like on that bigger, like on that, like that side of it too. Did I never even had to get a single fucking papyrus? You fucking bastard.
Talk to me.
All that for nothing. At least on the papyrus side.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, friend. Stay a while and listen. Sand ferns. Might have to, dude. That's the thing. Like, I don't think I could play the War Within without getting the without getting Midnight. You feel like it's a proper story now, so you feel like it got better. The War Within story got better. I mean, anytime they do like a 3-parter, dude, like the first part you're supposed to feel pretty good as the heroes. It's like the Star Wars thing, right? You feel pretty good as the heroes. The second part comes around, you're like, oh shit, the villains are fighting back. Oh man. And then the third one is like his victory, right? Gosh, I'm trying so hard not to keep sneezing for some reason. Yo. Like the enemy actually matters, right? I tell you what, dude, I ain't gonna lie. That fucking opening cinematic was pretty fucking amazing. Like, that's the cinematic was just kind of awesome. And I'm not even like a huge Blood Elf fan. You know, I like them. Like, I don't mind the Blood Elves. Like, I think it's kind of weird, their story about how they left the Alliance. You know, I thought that the lore was a little weird with them, but short of that, dude, like that was pretty fucking dope. Like when that hand fucking lands on her shoulder as she's praying by the Sunwell, it's like, oh shit, you know. At first I was thinking, I'm like, who the fuck is it? Who would come from the light to rescue them, right? But it wasn't just that. It's like the Sunwell sent an army, you know. Not just one hero. Here comes a lot, you know. I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty neat shit. Yep. I was expecting like a single hero. You know what I mean? Like instantly my brain went to like Uther. But knowing what I know about the Shadowlands, I kind of instantly dismissed that. I was like, nah, I don't think it'd be Uther. You know. I was trying to think of who it would be, you know, like maybe Tyrion, you know. Be kind of neat to see somebody like that completely brought back, reborn from the light itself. You know, like as the champion of the Sunwell. And honestly, like with the Horde playing with the Alliance and shit now, it almost makes sense. It'd be like another character to bind the factions together. That's still going to be the hardest thing for me to get over, though, because
May the light.
honestly, like when I'm whatever faction I'm playing, I kind of just want to fight the other one. Oh well.
Light bless you. How may I aid
I'm old school WoW, man. Us old school WoW players, dude. It was about the fight. Like we fought. You know. So yeah, it's crazy to me to think that you could, as a Horde player, you could have Alliance people in your guild. Crazy. You know, and it's like going through and looking at my old tunes. I don't even know
What can I do for you?
what all I have on them anymore. Like what kind of, like what, I don't even know like what kind of gold I have on them. You know. What am I doing here? Just talk to him?
Greetings.
Gotcha. Talking to him.
How are you? Be good.
Okay. The Oculus. Oof. Halls of Lightning was fun. The Calling of Stratholm, dude. I love that dungeon. Trial of the Champion. Do Trial of the Champion already? Alright, now we're off. Shingo's Pelt. Man, I stayed up way too late Saturday. I'm paying for it. I've been exhausted since then. I was all diving in, running around at midnight there, checking out all that shit. How does this work when you get to Cata? Were we able to fly in Cata already? Is that how that works in this? I don't remember now. I think you're able to fly right away in Cata, weren't you? That was the whole point of getting the Azeroth flight thing or whatever.
What can I do for you?
That'd be kind of cool.
Have a
Would
good
not be upset with that.
Hey there.
Get Cata done at a
Hello.
very, very fast rate.
Something? Have a good one.
Oh yeah, she needs to try the jungle juice. Yeah, I think I already got it. They give it to you now like at 58 or something like that. Whatever it is, you get your first flying mount. It's like the Azeroth flying or flight or something. What the hell do they call it? Oh, it'll be up here. Yeah, you have that. You allows you to ride flying mounts in Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor, and Deepholm. Deepholm, man, I forgot about that place. That's crazy. How does it work at midnight if you start a brand new character? Like I remember there was something I vaguely remember having logged into Dragonflight where you could pick like your starting zone. Like I could pick to just level through Northrend or something. Am I remembering that right? Kinda. Oh, okay. So to do some of the later, I don't want to do Shadowlands, so that's okay. But let's say I wanted to do War Within. Would I be able to get the guy to 58 and then choose the War Within? Like I noticed with the guys, like I've done, like I did 2 guys, like through like that catch-up mechanic, and the only place it gave me available to go level was Dragonflight. And I don't necessarily want to do that either. Oh, gotcha. Like, this Dragonflight is probably the lead up to War Within, am I right? So that's probably why they want to make you go do that. I'm like, I don't wanna. Well, you know, it's funny you mentioned that, Sam. It's what we were kind of talking about there a little bit. I don't know when I'll be able to get it, but messing around with it the other night definitely has got me. I ain't seen the new race yet, but I have seen like what the game looks like in general, and it looks pretty amazing. I love like the rework of the abilities and all that kind of stuff too. Oh, you bought it? Yeah, I don't know when I'll be able to get it, but hey, Danny, welcome in. Although you've probably been here all along, lurking. Yeah, I don't know. I know Veggie said something about it, and I don't remember what it was though. See, he does that. It turns to stars. Harkonnen? Wrong game. That's Dune. Haranir. Haranir. Haha, mama. Requires fallen log. Okay. I'm on the fallen log. What do you want from me, game? Look, I'm a bush. I am kind of curious. Like, I would, yeah, if you're in the mode to send a pic, I would not mind one too. You throw her up in like general or just DM me or whatever in the Discord. Not look, I'm a. Whoa. Oh boy. Oh, thank you, Veggie. Appreciate you. So is this another one like both factions can be? Oh wow, what is this? What? Oh, that's their starting pet. What are they? Are those their druid forms? What? What is this doing? I'm trying to close that. Jeez. Oh, they're salamanders. That's their aquatic form. That's cool. What are they? Like a hybrid, like night elf? What are they? Like, yeah, what's their story? Oh, they got some cool customizations. Huh. Oh, got all their. I gotcha. So they're trolls. They're interesting. Would have guessed troll. Oh yeah, if I would have looked a little closer and seen the tusks. They got little baby troll tusks. Interesting. And it's a alliance and horde race, huh? I expected something different. When you said that they kept it hidden, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be. Trolls look pretty cool for a shaman. What are all the different races? Can they be all the classes? Is that how they did that now? Is like every race can be every class? I didn't even think about that until I started talking about it right there.
Can I help you?
Like, can a Tauren be a rogue finally? Nope, they still okay. Undead can't be paladins. They can be priests, but they can't be paladins. Come on, it's Lordaeron. Crazy. Did they ever make the? Oh God, what were the Sylvanas' protectors? Her lady archers. What do they call the? Oh my goodness, I won't forget. My head is hurting. I don't remember what they called them. No, not the Valkyr, like the undead high elves that actually didn't lose their corpse like she did. The Valkyr, fuck, what the hell they call them? Like basically they were like her, but they were still in their, like they looked like Sylvanas. They were like her sidekicks, her archers. For assassins. Chip and Tails rescue. It's wow, man. Wow. I don't remember exactly what I'm doing, though. I think I'm just supposed to be flying back at this point. Still love Rescue Rangers. Yeah. Something like that. Dark Rangers. They're like Dark Rangers. I always thought those would be pretty cool. Dude, I got some really cool freaking like transmogs and stuff that look really good. They're still around. But can you play them? Like at least like make your character look like them, like through like doing like a blood elf or something? Can't play them. That's a bummer. Kind of a bit of a time since play. Let me out then.
Greetings. Be careful.
What?
For the Alliance. Hey there. See you around.
What the hell? This thing break?
You need something? See you later. Have a good one.
Rescue Rangers. I love that show. Huh? It says auto flying. Did my page get taken down? Like I thought it was on there. It does, though. You're right. You're not wrong, Deanie. It does, though. You're right. You're not wrong, Deanie. Talking to myself. No, it's on there. It's under. It's just I have it listed as more quarters. Just a little play off the channel on that. Shoot these guys down. Oh, okay. Now I fly back, but where's the? It's the land flying machine. Sure, pick. Just something about that makes me feel like I have to keep it off the screen, Veggie. Oh yeah, that's dude, that's awesome. So you got the Windrunner bow. Dude, that looks like Sylvanas. That's dope. That was awesome. That makes sense, though. Is that a Void Elf? That's got to be a Void Elf, right? But it looks perfect, though. Looks perfect for that. Okay, so fly back. Is this like losing health? Yeah, it's pretty sick looking. Must need to take more. Oh no, it's about to go right now. Aha! And maybe I failed. Shit. No, I thought I had to do this. I see what I'm supposed to do now. Read the quest text, John. Oh, goodness.
What can I do for you? See you around.
All right, one more time with feeling.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
It's Verdini. He loves the Rescue Rangers stuff. So did I, though. Honestly, Rescue Rangers was pretty amazing. Used to love that cartoon. Darkwing Duck. Oh, yeah. Let's get dangerous. God, some good stuff, man. You remember, oh my gosh, what was the other one? There was, it was like for the Jungle Book characters, man. Tailspin. You remember watching Tailspin? God, that one was so good. Blue was like the pilot. Then you had Kit. I think his name was Kit, and he had like a little wind surfboard, so he'd be behind the plane like sky surfing. Some good stuff. Love that. Love those cartoons. Now I gotta go back and land this thing. I don't know how to play apparently. Back when Disney made good stuff. Oh yeah, dude, that was best. Like DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Goof Troop. Goof Troop was awesome too. Goof Troop was really good. Used to love watching that. I'm trying to think, man, what else? There's some really good stuff though. Remember watching like the Wide World of Disney? Like it was like Sunday. Well, for us it was like Sunday nights here in the States.
You need something?
Hey, I finally figured out the quest. It only took me 3 tries. Gummy bears, yes, bouncing here and there and everywhere. Yes, that was some good shit. No, that was a really good one, actually. Gummy bears was really good. It was like this crazy kind of like medieval kind of stuff, wasn't it? Like, man, I remember maybe, yeah, it was like medieval-ish, right? Yeah, we are old, but it was good though. I'm kind of glad I grew up when I did, because it's like I'm old enough to remember what everything was like before, like all the tech and all this stuff, but I was young enough to like learn it, you know. And so it's like I'm still, you know, be 46 this year and still going strong on the gaming, you know. And yeah, you know, I could still be taught some stuff. Some stuff I feel like, whew, you know, but yeah, really, if I put my nose to the grindstone, there still ain't much that I can't learn or figure out, really, if I wanted to. So I'm learning.
Interest ya na pint?
Minutes into another level. What are we getting? Definitely that for the coinage. Oof.
Well met.
Oh yeah, that's an upgrade.
See you soon.
It's the first piece of gear I've swapped out for a while on this dude. Like halfway through 78. Looks like we still got a fair amount of steps. Yeah, jeez, we're not even halfway through Sholazar yet. That's pretty wild. Hey, speaking of Lost, isn't this like an Easter egg for it? 5, 9, 16, 17, 24, 43. MoP's max level is 90. That's funny, dude. I don't remember ever finding this before. But I seen this, and then I remember the numbers for the vault, like, or for the bunker door, or whatever it was. I don't remember if those were the numbers, but boy, the bots are coming in strong nowadays. You out?
Hey there, can I help you? Be careful. Greetings.
It's the Hydras. It's the Hydras. Oh wait, I have to let him cast. Dude, I do this every time. Every time I do this quest, I just jump right into killing them, but you gotta let them spit on you. They gotta get their venom on you first. Then you use a little thing to get the venom. In the jar, I think, if I remember it. There we go. Use this. There we go. Always forget. Always kill like the first. Normally it's the first 2 or 3, so I'm doing better this time, even though I haven't done this in years. That's hilarious. Yeah, I think it's 90, which is kind of odd because it's funny if you think about it. Not odd, a little ironic though that right now max level is 90 in retail. At the same time, it's 90 in MoP. It's hogs. Yeah, I heard that girl's supposed to be getting in some trouble. Like there might be some jail time in store for her or something. Something to do like with some sort of like Bitcoin kind of thing or something. Did she go to jail? Just like that, nobody remembers her name. Was she like? Yeah, she was scamming people or something. Well, you know, but see, here's the thing. This is what I wonder. You know. Like, was she scamming people, or did somebody, like, talk her into doing something and she didn't know any better? Like, I often wonder about people who, like, get that, like, real flash, like, to like, you know, being a celebrity. Dude, and I mean, let's face it, like, somehow, over what she said, she became, like, a worldwide celebrity. You know? I mean, nobody knew her, and all of a sudden, everybody in the world knew her. And, you know, somebody could quite easily just, you know, say, hey, like, let's do this. And they make it sound like a great idea, you know. Oh, she was doing it beforehand. Never mind. She knew what she was doing then. She just got caught because she got famous. They probably really blew up because she got famous. And got busted because she got famous. Yep, never mind. I didn't follow the story close enough. That's wild though. Imagine all of a sudden you're like super famous. Like, did she wind up with like a podcast and like a YouTube thing or whatever she was doing? So here's all this awesomeness just landed at your footstep, you know, your doorstep because you said something silly, you know, and then oops. That'd be a bummer. She got cocky because she got famous and did it more. Oh. Yeah, that's how long did she go away for? I mean, depending on how much money she got out of it, probably it could be for a long time, right? Yeah. I mean, like everybody in the world, I seen the clip that made her famous, but I didn't know. And then all of a sudden, I'd heard something about her going to jail. I wouldn't give for heroic leap. Why can I still pick them up? The quest is over. Inventory is full. Oh my God, Veggie. Gee. Oh, Lord. Wow. Shit's getting deep tonight. That's funny. Hey, funny, not funny. They're funny. Gosh. That would just suck. I can't imagine, dude. Can you imagine, like, jeez, you start to get all the things you wanted.
See you around.
Just to have some stupidity, arrogance, I guess, in her case, take over and cost it all.
My, you're a tall one.
Wild. This is true. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. People who pay are the people without it. Regardless of where in the world or what you believe or anything like that. That's my take on it. Well, what do I know? Not much. Oh, here we go. Where are we going? Oh, that's right. We just gotta take one back. Right. I'm a conspiracy theorist, Veggie. Everybody's out to get me. Okay, well, wait a sec. Oh, I got handed over. Okay.
Hey,
You need something?
That's a quick turnaround. Captured to mount it up. So Hemmett's going crazy. Boing, 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 boing. Sugar movies, come get me. Somebody come get that boy. God, that black proto drake looks sick. Stampy. Let's go, Stampy. I forgot how to do this. I don't even remember how to do this anymore. You walk her over the trap. There you go. That's simple. Back here. Come here. What? Wander right over that without it blowing up. Get out of here. Yeah, what now? Boom de gas. I gotta get over here more. Need their talons. Set that birdie down. So you said you have retail already, Sam? How many other people do? I only thought Veggie had it. I'm curious to find out how many folks are playing retail too. Like Cap in here? No, he's not in here tonight. Let's see, because I thought he was saying something about it as well. I don't know if he was talking about getting it or if he already had it. Whoa. That should just about get us to level with turning these in, I think.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Are any of you guys vendors? I have too much stuff.
Greetings. Have a good one.
The snows of Northrend.
Need help?
Yep.
For the Alliance.
Hi, how are you?
Mm-hmm. 61. You're moving along pretty good there. Uh-oh, did we lose Sam to retail? She was in guild. Let's see. Where am I going this way? It'd be funny to be able to get in and do some of the higher level dungeons and stuff too. Almost. This guy's stuck in the ground. Oh, they're cheating. Using hacks to hide under the floor. Like I'm playing Call of Duty again. You play, is it a high mountain Tauren, Veggie? Is that what you play on a retail? Like, you play a high mountain Tauren? Is that what that's what your guy is on your main on retail? Yeah. God, that was so much fun in Legion, going and getting those races and stuff. Like, all that's, dude, like, Legion was a really, really good expansion. I need this. What else do I need? A bone. Skeletons. What was the other one? What was the night elf looking one? The Nightborn. That's what it was. Sort of answer the question for myself. The Nightborn or the High Mountain? I think both looked pretty good. Gloves. The Nightborn, yeah. They were basically leftovers of the original Night Elves, if I remember the story right. There we go. There's 79. Talk to her again. Inventory is full, she says. Stop being such a loot hoarder, she says. That's right. I'll fight this dude. Yeah, it's like a Mack truck. Force energy from a defeated Lifeborn elemental. You been playing anything else, Veggie, or you just been straight on the WoW grind? StarCraft 2. Space Marine, is that Warhammer? Right on. One of these days, man, I need to learn some Warhammer. I've never played any of that. All looks fucking super cool, though. My buddy Coffee was playing one of them with a couple of his friends on Xbox. I miss plays. I used to play the shit out of StarCraft and StarCraft 2. Used to love RTS games. I mean, that's really where my love for World of Warcraft came from, was having played the RTS games. I would love to see them one of these days do some like MMOs with the other ones. Take everything that they've learned from WoW and drop like a World of Diablo or something, or like StarCraft universe. God, they could, it would be so good. Oh, sorry. Yeah, just be... Dawn of War 1 and 2 are great Warhammer 40k strategy games. So like an RTS game? Like StarCraft? When you say strategy, like what do you mean? Yeah, okay. I used to really love that kind of shit. Haven't played one in a long time. I mean, I have like, the remastered, for Warcraft and all that. Got him. I thought that was a Horde player for a second. I was like, ooh, red. It does not take you long, though, to get used to having that freaking dragon flying stuff. That shit's pretty cool. About halfway through 79, a little bit under. It'll be easy running to Cata here pretty quick.
You gonna take that dog?
No,
You gonna take that dog?
What's up, Mud? How you doing, man? What is happening? Welcome on in, brother. Chilling, done with work for the day. Right on. What you looking at game tonight? Nice. Playing some work. Giant fishbowl over there. I don't remember. I remember doing quests like this. I don't remember there being anything about a fishbowl over there. You still out riding around on your own? Nice. Yeah, we're working on our WoW grind. About halfway through this level, and we only got 10 more to go to hit max on the classic servers here. I do wonder where Ark will wind up going in the long run. I mean, it fits right in there, like with the Tarkov scene and all that, you know, with like it's it's got huge popularity boosts, like a lot going on over there. Yeah, man, sorry guys. Jeez, I need to wake the hell up. Stayed up too late on Saturday, man. I treated a 12-hour stream, was up to like 2 a.m. I'm back up at like 7 or 8-ish to go to church. It's like, holy moly. Waking up is an understatement, let's put it that way. And Mondays are long days at work too. Got to go in an extra half an hour early. Where's that guy in Elite? Punched me in the face pretty hard. Just get them all. That would be great. Come on, guys. Over here. Oh, that's a problem. That might have been overly... I was going to say that might have been overly ambitious, but we did all right. And all the greens. guess I could be smart and use Victory Rush. That would help. Well, that chest actually has more. That's funny. It's more stamina than my heirloom. Not as much drink though. I miss having heroic leap because you could jump off those areas, and as long as you hit that heroic leap right, you would like hit here, then jump out, not even take any fall damage. So much fun to play around with. Jeez, Guru's elixir. I don't remember doing all these, going to all the different ways, like stations or whatever the hell they call these things. Was this like the Alliance side of it? I feel like the Horde, I went up and I feel like I was up fighting like an giant undead guy. Or is this the same for everybody who comes here? I don't either, dude. It's been so long since I played Alliance, but you know, it's like I went through here on the Horde when Wrath came out for Classic, and I don't remember doing all of these. Like I remember, I don't know. We'll see. I guess maybe maybe I did them quick. I can vaguely remember this stuff, but it's kind of weird. yeah, Sam ditched his veggie. She's over playing retail. We talked about retail too much. We're sending folks over that way now. I'm surprised she stopped playing the new class though. She sounded pretty excited about it. The void has sucked them in. Yes. Take the waygate back to Shola's. Oh, that's it. Right here. You have to unlock it. Have to unlock the midnight. Yeah, one of these days. Oh, you have to unlock the class. I gotcha. How do you unlock it? You gotta go through, like, is it a long quest line? Or do you have to do the rep thing? So like the old ones where you did the rep grinds? Inventory. Jesus, with the inventory already. Can I vendor stuff here? Gee, thank you. You get so much cash leveling up. Okay. Wait, I can learn this thing to get that to go away. Right? Yep. Is it just a quest line, or like does it have the rep grind too? Because you had the old ones that were the it was a quest, like wasn't it a quest line and a rep grind? I thought. Oh, really? Jeez. That's interesting. No rep grinds in World of Warcraft. I don't know, man. As an old school player, part of me feels excited about that idea. Part of me goes, oh, well, then what do you do? Like, yeah, there's so many rep grinds back in the day. Not that any of them were that fun, I don't feel like. You had some that they did pretty good, I feel like, on some of the dailies, you know, weren't too bad. Slapping little babies with a stick. Mean guy. That's my mean face. Oh, there she is. Stop messing with my babies. Fight somebody your own size. All right, sounds a good veggie. I know I heard there's like a lot of stuff that's shared in those war bands or something, isn't it? Is it rep as one of them? Or is it like account wide we're at rep? Like all the way around? That's kind of fucking cool, actually. There's some of those rep grinds, dude, you wanted to do twice, but you really didn't. So did it compile it from all the rep that you had gained, or just take your highest level one? Because if it took all the compiled, damn, that's too bad. Because if it had took all the compiled rep, oh man, like probably would have had every faction maxed out. Oh man. What? Wow. Okay. Interesting. Is that brand new with this? Or is that something like, because again, I barely touched like Dragonflight. War Within. Okay. I love Blade Storm. Use Dodge Sworn Chalk. What? Oh, I still need one more of these guys. Collect stuff with every level gained in rep and can buy them for the appropriate vendor. Will cost a set amount of the current. Oh, okay. God, I wouldn't even know. almost there. We are about 1 bar. Chicken at the cat. Oh, I got a. Oh, the chicken one. That's right. Here, chicky. Oh, that's how you do that. You know, I used to run around and just chase these bastards down. Not funny. This whole time I had a net that it'd give me when I do this. That's funny. I just would run up to him and try to catch him. It's like that. Ha! Oh my god. Okay. Look how easy this is getting. Oh, and I missed still. Oh, it still got it though. So it's pretty wide grass, dude. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my gosh. This is why you should always read the text, the quest text, kids. My goodness. I've even used this guide through here before and just caught that for the first time. We got 2. Missed one of them for the net, but then got it anyways. Yoink. Yeah, a little bit, dude. You know how hard this was? Like, sometimes, you know, you see is the ones running around like a chicken with their head cut off. You're like, motherfucking chicken. Like, yeah. I'm like 99% sure I've never used a net here. That's so crazy. Yeah, see, like that one just like goes right straight there. No problem. Oh. 2 people left the guild. Oh. Yeah, there's reasons for that. It's all good. They'll be back. They always come back, Veggie. Now what? Crystal clusters. What? That's any crystal clusters apparently. Just like Alan Grant, he left. He left us. He left us. Oh, I love those movies. Dr. Alan Grant. That's kind of bummed they did him and Ellie dirty, though. Like, you know, they didn't wind up together in the long run in the movies. Like, she went off, married somebody else. It's like, what the fuck? That was kind of messed up. Like when they brought him back for like Jurassic World or whatever it was. Like, that was a fucking bummer. But yeah, dude, I mean, Jurassic Park was one of my favorite movies. I remember I think I was like 15 when that came out. I'll never forget going and watching that in the theaters, dude. They did such a phenomenal job. I still go back and watch that movie all the time. And like, honestly, like, I think you know this, like me and my family, we love going to like Universal Studios down in Florida. And they got like their whole Jurassic Park area, you know, right with like the big giant Jurassic Park doors. Like, so cool. Yeah, but I guess a lot of it's going to get refurbished now into like Jurassic World, which I mean, it's kind of cool because I like the Jurassic World movies as well. I didn't really like the last one with Scarlett Johansson so much. Like, it wasn't bad. It just didn't feel like a Jurassic Park movie, you know. Felt like they could have called that whatever they wanted to, like, and then it still would have been a movie, but it didn't really feel like Jurassic Park. Oh man, I tell you what, Veggie, you ever make the trip, you let me know. We'll coordinate. It sounds like Shao and I think Queen, a few other folks from the UK are planning on trying to come over. Not this coming Halloween, but the next one for the Halloween Horror Night stuff. Oh man, that stuff. Me and my wife, we're probably gonna have to take this year off, but we used to go every year. Like this will be our first year where we haven't. So, I got you. Never say never, Veggie. Who knows? Maybe you're the next big streamer. Be the next one of us to blow up. Go pro. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Like kill him, then loot him. Oh, I'm supposed to fly up and down the river to try to find this dude. Got it. I always say, if you're gonna dream, dream in color. If it can happen to somebody, it can happen to you. I'll never forget, like, the first time that we went. I mean, we're being in the States, it's not like coming from Australia. It's not cheap, but it's not like, you know, trying to make that kind of trip. Oh. You never know, man. Like sometimes it just takes like the right thing to happen. You know what I mean? There's times I still like I get really quiet. And I think that's something that I need to work on. Like I'll like zone out sometimes, just like now if I go gaming. And then you watch somebody like Mad Maddie, who just can go for like 12 hours solid, dude. Full tilt energy like the whole time. It's like, holy shit. It's gotta be tough to do, man. Lots of respect for that guy. And he goes ham. He don't play. A passport's $420. Holy snakies. Mm-hmm. Where you at? Surfix the Reaver. You have to go through and probably start taking some of these dudes out first. No? That's crazy, dude. Why do they do that? Why wouldn't they want you? Like, are they just scared you ain't gonna come back? Oh, we done here. It's not gonna still have us keep questing, is it? Jeez. That's a little tough. We're done here. I ain't doing these. Come on, get out ahead. We're going to whatever it's called. Why did that many people leave? We're out of here. So we are going to take a quick break. I'm going to run and use the restroom. We'll be back in just a second. Experience new cultures, visit other places, plus better job opportunities. Gotcha. I'll be right back. I would have thought, honestly, I'd have thought more people would want to stick around. Like, I think that Australia looks like a beautiful country. But I guess, you know, it's like everybody wherever you grow up, like maybe it's partially that grass is greener kind of idea too, you know. But I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Grass is greener. That's what they say, but sometimes it ain't. Sometimes it is. You know, that's when I was leaving my last job. You know, like the folks I was working with, I was like, you know,
You need something?
I get it. Like,
Safe
you know,
job?
they always say like the grass isn't green, you know, isn't always greener on the other side. And I would tell them, I'm like, but what if it is? You know, what if it actually is greener on the other side?
Step on up.
And you know, I met up with them for dinner about a week ago. About a week ago, yeah, ish, something like that. Not too long ago, about a week, 2 weeks ago. And you know, like we just at first we was just talking about everything. You know what I mean? We had seen each other for over a month, and these are people that I work side by side with, like 8 hours a day from open to close, like. And so it's just about how you doing kind of stuff, you know. And then finally they're like, well, what do you think? You know, finally they're like, just spill it. What do you think about the new job? And I just looked at them and said, well, the grass is greener on the other side. You know, it was definitely better for me to walk away from where I was at. But
See you around.
I also understand that it isn't always that simple. It isn't always greener on the other side. But, yeah, what if it is? You know, you don't know unless you go. So, what does that say? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Okay. Come on, all us 80s and 90s kids got that one. I got a ton of mail from the auction house. Some things sell, and then some things just sit. Oh, Ronan, thanks for the... You're dead, Ronan, but thanks for the gift for hitting 80. That was probably too much. Sorry, Ronan. Where's the bandages? Hi, first aid trainer.
Hello.
Not that I've needed any of this. Oh, you know what? This is where the sadness comes in, though, actually. Now at 80, I can't, you know, my shoulders. Do I get my helm? No, I get to keep my helm. Shoulders are no good. Still keep the cloak. Chest is no good. Rings and trinkets are done. Ugh, I need to find better. Need to find replacements. Sadness. So sad. I forgot about that. I don't wonder why they took away this like leveling up your professions 2 points at a time. It's actually kind of nice. Oh yeah, that's all I have for that too. It's not gonna quite get there. What was the other one? Ember Silk, wasn't it?
I am listening.
Oh, I got high enough to get that too. Good deal. Ember Silk, there we go. Oh wow, buy 3 if they're orange. That's pretty good. Buy that for $1. Okay, to the storm. No, we're not going to the storm peaks. What? No, come on. Skip. Take the portal. There we go. Take the portal, Stormwind. We out. That's good. We'll throw our auctions back up. Gotta make that moolah. A personal summons. A hero's call. Mount Hygel. Used to really like Mount Hygel a lot. Actually, it was a really fun zone to quest in. You get to see like a lot of like the Logosh lore. There's a clip. There's a bunch of that in there. Like what we was talking about the other night with Varian. If you, yeah, you were in here for that, I think, Veggie. We were talking about like I can't remember the book, but it was the book where the Worgen are accepted into the Alliance. But Logosh is like another. It was like the Night Out. No, what was it, the Orc term or something like that for Goldrin? You don't have to do it that way. Let's do a quick scan because I haven't scanned in a bit. Yeah. Yep. That was super neat, man. Seeing some of those, yeah, that some of that stuff that was in Warcraft 3, like Warcraft 2, like that's what I always love, dude. Like when you go into those areas, like, and you remember them from like the RTS games, like Lordaeron. Oh man, they're just so many cool spots, dude. Yep. So much junk. People buy the shit out of that stuff for transmogs, though. I'm gonna keep crafting materials. I'm gonna dump that in the guild bank. Jeez. More stuff to post. Doing the rework strat. Oh, yeah. Dude, I love those dungeons, man. I even like doing like the one where you help Thrall escape. What was that one called? Battle of Hillsbrad or something? Like, there's some really good shit. I think Bailiff's been working overtime here getting this guild bank organized good for us. I'll do this one. Dump a bunch of the food stuff in it. If folks want to level that up. Jeez, we'll do one with the leather. Gotta put placeholders in on this shit, I guess. Choo choo. You know what I really would like miss, honestly, is just my thumbs down flag. Did you ever get that, Veggie? It's like the thumbs down flag from the card game. Oh man, it's so neat. My wife got it for me one year for my birthday. And I, dude, still to this day, if I were to use that, I still laugh every time I drop that shit in PvP. And you best believe it's on my hotbar, so it's like I kill somebody and it's like thunk. But I wonder if it's still in there even. I wonder if it's even still in there. Yeah, some of the stuff I'm sure that, it's like getting rid of like the emote sounds, so like you can't, you know, goof with people. It kind of makes me wonder. It could be a toy now. I don't know.
Hey there.
I think it did turn into a toy. Now that I'm thinking about that, I'm pretty sure that is it. I think it is a toy. So I'm just gonna drop
Safe
everything here.
Hello. See you later.
Let's keep that. Hardly used any of these bandages. I was telling everybody, make sure you level up your bandages. And then, I guess, well, the heirlooms again. I keep forgetting I have those.
See you around.
Well, he's just doing plans in general here. Yeah, that's fine. What's fun?
Well met. Be careful.
You need something? Farewell.
I wonder if there's any good gear. So my shoulders and my axe. Oh, I forgot about those. Those are swords, though. That's right. Lionheart Champion Reborn. Yeah, it's true. I want to see, comparatively speaking, what it stacks up like, though. Is that's 87. That's why that's also high. Where's an 80? An 80. 649. Oh, yeah, jeez. 251. Well, they'll all get replaced pretty damn quick. Yum. Gotta do one more thing though. Gotta get that next rank flying. Oops, that's over here.
Great to meet you.
Breaking the sound barrier. Off we go. 310. Zoom, zoom, zoom. How are they gonna be going there for? So talk to dude to be teleported to the Moonglade. How's that guy? Let's go.
Greetings.
Let's go, Aronis. Uranus. Whatever your name be.
No, it can't be. Our forward outpost has been obliterated.
Very dramatic he is.
Is it too late? I feel Deathwing's presence nearby.
Not Deathwing. That fight was so much fun and freaking the end of Cataclysm.
By fire be purged! The Fire Lord has risen! We must send word to the others! Let us
The
hurry.
Fire Lord has risen! He's shitting his pants, man, if he wore pants. I guess when he teleports back into his other form, he probably would. He was such a cool dragon. I really wanted the statue of him when it came out, but it was like $800. Yeah, I never got nothing that cool. I was lucky enough to snag a pre-order for the WoW Classic when that came out, so I have like the Ragnaros. But that's the only statue that I got. I have like some of the figurines my wife's bought me like over the years. Like I have Arthas like standing there holding out Frostborn, but that's only about like this tall. I got Illidan. I've always wanted to get hold of, and I know I didn't get the 10-year bronze statue, but I always thought that'd be really cool to get hold of. People still sell them on eBay too. That's the crazy part. So like you go to eBay and look up the Warg Rider. I don't even know what that's worth nowadays. Orc Wolf. Wow. See if it's still on here. There you go. Orc Rider figurine. That's not a figurine, that's a statue. $399. Crazy. Trying to see if there's any of the stuff that I've had. Like I have all the pops from the movie. I had the Arthas one, but I got rid of it when I broke up with my ex. Things just reminded me of her. Yeah, I gotcha. I was married once, and I remember when we split, like I got rid of a bunch of crap. There's a bunch of stuff that I just got rid of too.
Greetings.
But that was before, like, I mean, WoW was big, but you didn't have like all the collectibles. Like, it was still, when me and her split, it was vanilla. That's when I talk about where, like, I say life got crazy when I was making my push to High Warlord. That was when all that kind of started. So basically, at that point, it was kind of more like, oh well, fuck. So all of a sudden, High Warlord wasn't the priority. Yep. When that was over, I just say, you know what? I don't want none of this shit. You take it. So, and then a bunch of shit I sold off, and which is good because it's very unhealthy. Now I got my wife now, and it's a much better place to be in. No, there's something we're supposed to do with this guy. Yeah, I got lucky. There we go. Well, you're supposed to do something with those things, man. God, it's been I can't even begin to tell you the last time I leveled through Cata, dude. That's crazy. So crazy to think about. Did that not count? That dude come up and get that? She used to happen to me all the time. I feel like I'm not doing any damage against these guys. I need a weapon. I've been reliant on these heirlooms for far too long. Oh my goodness. Can you wait? Can I fly here in Hyjal? Hell yeah. Super swift questing now. Oh, I suck. Oh my gosh. All these crits, but it's like I'm having to hit them so many times. Oh my goodness. Probably because they're actually rock elementals, so you're doing like, they got a bunch of defense. Just stand close to these guys? Thought that we had to. No, I have to give them the berries, right? Where's the fucking berries, man? Yes, he has. Alright, now we have 2 berries. So we gotta feed the thing a berry, and then it takes us to a dude, right? Yeah. Praise the Lord. You ever see that the was the rage dude from GTA on the yeah, it was the cartoon, the Impotent Rage or something? No, it was a cartoon character on the one. It was one of the shows. Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's great. Oh, what the? No, what the hell? I fed him. Oh, wait. Okay, it's looking. I hated this one. This is so slow doing this. Where's he at? I just heard him. Oh, there we go. Nope. These heirlooms suck now. Sheesh. I'm trying to remember what was the first dungeon in this. I don't even know anymore. My goodness. Specific dungeons. Oh, I can't queue for any of them. What? You need a higher... Oh, Blackrock Caverns. I don't even remember these. I remember Throne of Tides barely. What is Blackrock Caverns? Oh my gosh, that's silly. Kind of makes me want to just go run them. Just to see them again. So a little reminder. Do you remember? Not at all. Not at all. Alright, here's the last berry. Now, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I don't remember what that was either. Yeah, there was some weird stuff in that though. Like without a doubt, there was some weird things in that.
I am honored. Balloon light your path.
Ishnu Dal Dien.
The dream gives us shelter. The dream.
Yeah, you know what was nice though is that eventually they did make it to where you could do all your stuff on a private invite only session. So like if you had businesses to run, you had a group of people to run them with, you didn't have to do it on public servers anymore. Yeah, you can do all of it now. But there was a way to kind of cheese it, to be honest. We used to do it a lot where basically if you went in and in your task manager, you shut off your internet just long enough to like drop everybody out. But now you can do all of your stuff because so many people like me got tired of it. Like I didn't like, we would have full groups like come into like just private lobbies just so that we could run our missions and stuff. You know, there's about 4 or 5 of us that were playing pretty heavy at one time. It was so much fun, dude. Everybody would go do a heist prep. We could all do a heist prep at the same time solo for the casino. Like we all had we'd made so much money. We all had our oppressors. And so we would go around and all get heists set up and then we'd just run them boom, 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 one by one. Everybody, whoever's heist it was got the biggest cut. Everybody else took a little one. So that way it's just like you were constantly getting paid. But it was like you get to yours and you got the big cut. And then like people like me, I just stopped taking the big cut. Like I'd split it up evenly because it's like, dude, I have everything. The penthouse, the boat, like the whole 9 yards. The boat, the yacht, the sub. Oh yeah, there's a sword right there.
Walk with
Here
your
we go. You were right, Veggie. You were right. Yep. Oh, there was at one point you couldn't do any of it if you were on a private server. Like you could do your heist prep, but you couldn't run your drugs and all that stuff. Like it was kind of bunk. Like I thought that was really dumb. You could do the missions. I think that maybe as you could do the missions. No, or maybe it was. You could do the missions to resupply it, but you couldn't run it to get the money. Almost said to get the gold.
hail to the night.
There we go. I got so excited I didn't talk to her too.
Peace, friend.
Yep. Yeah, now you can run all of it, dude. You can run all of it without having to worry about it. But I mean, it's like so many people have played that game. It's hard to get people to like log in for it on the regular anymore, you know. You might get a group of folks for maybe like a couple of days, but then after that, it's like everybody's back out again. At least that's been my experience. It's fun, dude. I still log in. I go do my wheel spins and shit. Like, when I remember to. I don't remember like I used to. My kid actually won the DeLorean off the wheel when it was up there that one time. Or maybe it's been up there again, but like the first time they put it up on the wheel, he won it. Yeah, I won some nice cars, but not nothing like that. Yeah, I won a lot of clothes. I'm surprised that there's still clothes for me to win. I've won so many damn clothes. I win a lot of points though too, like the casino coins. It just got to the point for me I didn't have much else to get, so I just kind of stopped playing it. It's like I know there's new stuff now. Like I would need, like I don't have enough money to buy like the mansions up in the hills or you know any of the new stuff they just put in, but I've thought about it. Not for stream though. Like it's a fun game to get around and goof around with, but I don't know. Oh shit, dude! If you ever want to run a raid, just let me know. We'll set up a time off stream. I have one I think prepped and ready to rock and roll. I could still do those things in my sleep, man. Me and Bailiff, dude, we used to run those things like during COVID. We'd run those things like all fucking day long. Yeah, let me know, man. I don't mind. There's all kinds of new shit too. It's pretty fun. So I want to get back to like having some time, I think, on Saturdays where it's more so like just gaming off stream. I'm not feeling worn out, but I like I like to stay on task on stream. You know what I'm saying? But maybe that'd be something fun one day, like to just do like random games on Saturday. It's kind of like Salty does, I guess, but he still does like Division. I guess now that I say that. Oh, wait. 200 no, wait. I need that. Oh yeah, I certainly need that. Holy shnikes. All that hit and parry. Shit, yeah.
Hail to the night.
Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea, man. Like make that'd be fun to do, like right with subs. Off stream, just game day, playing with everybody. That'd be kind of cool. Damn. Game set here. That's a huge upgrade. Wow, 162 to 278. Yeesh. Hell yeah. Oh, I figured this. Yeah, so if I have a lot of anything, it's a lot of different games that I've played that are at end game shit to help people get a lot of crap. Definitely, I mean, God, especially like freaking, yeah, especially GTA. Oh shit, God, dude, that dude cooks me every time the first time I try that. Oh yeah, that's right. You get to fly back on the mount now. As ultimately, if you think about it, man, like how much money they charge for those what do they call them, the shark cards and all that. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Oh yeah, I got plenty. There's plenty of things to do and make money on that. That's for sure. Yeah, they charge a ton for those. It's kind of crazy. But I could show, dude. That's the other thing. I show folks how to make a boatload of money on that. If it made it to a living bomb, look out! It's just, haha, not that big of a living bomb. The Who's-er. Oh shit! I might die. Not get over. Okay then. Hey guys, can use some help. Use some help. Help. Oh, damn it. So I get for gloating at Baron Geddes. Oh yeah. Shit. Yeah, I can tell my heirlooms have worn off. That's only number 3, I think. Yep. 3 deaths at level 80. Damn. I made it all the way to level 80 with only 1 death. And that was from some idiot. I forgot that I was even running like that on this. That's sad. I'd have been a little more careful.
Hail
Oh,
to
well.
the night. May Elum grant us strength.
Oh, there's another Whopper of an upgrade. 162 to 272. I think I pretty much already have. Like, it's getting a little rough. Where's 180? I could have, man. 180.
You wish to speak?
I wish to level. Oh, that grind, that came to a halt. Look at that. This far, I'm already like a third of the way in. It's still telling me an hour, like almost an hour and a half. It's because all my gear sucks now.
I am listening.
Are you listening, though? Certainly starting to kill stuff a little faster.
What brings you here?
Apparently you were the quest, so congratulations. Oh, I remember this. We went to the burrow. Yeah, shit, dude. I really wish I'd have remembered about that. That he only had that 1 death. I wasn't even thinking about it. And it's like, I know, I woke it up. I was like, I normally die on this guy because I forget what the mechanic is. And if I would have thought about it, then of course I still don't think about the amount of deaths I don't have. I've often too. I think one of these days I might actually make a tune and run it up on stream, just doing the like the hardcore challenge. Get on a classic and just grab a hunter because that'll be the easiest one to do it on. You know, and then just run up to 60. Not to raid or do anything else, but just to say I ran a tune 1 to 60 without dying. I mean, I don't believe like it's like classic is like original WoW difficulty though, but it's still harder than this.
Ishnu Allah.
Dun dun dun. Oh yeah, TBC is way harder than way. Dude, WoW hasn't been so hard since Burning Crusade. Yes. Yeah, Burning Crusade is fucking hard, dude. Like, that would be, honestly, probably where the real challenge would lie, to do that hard, like no deaths. Because there's so many things, dude. You could be just fucking around and not paying attention in Hellfire, and boom, here comes the Fel Reaver, fucks your shit up. You know, just working on a quest, dude. Some of those quests, like, even there, like, you wind up with, like, 3 or 4 mobs on you. That shit gets hard. That? Oh, a dagger for a spellcaster? I'll set that aside for my mage. My mage got all the heirlooms too, but his will die at 80 as well. That'll be actually, that'd be better to equip at 79 than the heirloom staff would be. That'd be crazy damage. Yeah, my mage is at 58, so it wouldn't take too long to blaze him through. It really just did not take any time at all, honestly. Oh, there's another big upgrade. Upgrade! Can I run a dungeon yet? Hell no. God, Blackrock Caverns, boy, I just can't remember it. Cannot put my thumb on it. /played. 1 day, 19 hours. From 1 to 80. Actually, it'd be probably actually 1 day and 18 hours and X amount of minutes, but we'll call it. It says 1 day, 18 hours, 8 minutes, 5 seconds. If you want to see quick, I'll fucking do it on a hunter. Like,
Vendral's corruption.
yeah,
renders
that's a
within
warrior with
anything I
heirlooms. Like a
encounter
hunter with
in
heirlooms,
nightmare.
dude, it's broken.
Yet, we can't afford to dwell on this.
It is broken. You go Beastmaster and actually get yourself a decent pet. Oh man. Although nowadays, like all of this stuff, it's all normalized. Like they got rid of, like, remember when, like, you know, as a hunter you get broken tooth, so you had that 1 second attack speed and actually dip down to 0.6. Unholy DKs, that go pretty quick. I haven't messed with one. The first time I leveled up a DK to max was here.
Greetings.
Ishnu Allah, Ashat Allah.
Dang, dude's starting to clobber again. I do still have some heirlooms that work. The pants and then the cloak and the helm. Gotcha. Yeah, that's true. DK got that leg up for sure.
Greetings, traveler.
Hello. May the stars guide you.
Nope, there's another upgrade. Get that rank 6
Farewell.
out. Dang, still not high enough to run a dungeon. I'm really trying to remember what Blackrock even looked like. Wait, was it like Ubers that got remastered? Was that what that is? When it says Blackrock?
What can I do for
I
you?
feel like that's what it is.
Peace be with you.
Yeah, I was thinking of something like that anyways.
Go in peace.
wish I had freaking heroic leap. But that's not still for another 5 levels.
You need something?
Goldrin. Oh, there's another big upgrade. But it don't take long to get your shit upgraded in this expansion, does it? You know what? I think I'm going to call it a little early tonight. Sam is over streaming some retail, and I don't normally get a chance to go and raid her. So I think that's what we're going to do, so we can hang out and chat with her a little bit for a change. So let's do it. Let's go raid our buddy. If I can remember how to push buttons. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Let's go show some love to our friend Sam. If I could figure out how I just messed up my little... I have to do this a little different. Hold on. Let's see if I can figure out what I did. There we go. We're going to go say hi to our friend Sam. Let's do that. right, guys. We're going to be back at it tomorrow. We're going to pick back up where we left off. I'm going to go park this dude in the end and stuff, and then we'll take back off on these quests. But in the meantime, let's go show Sam some love. Let's see. Have a good night, everybody. Feel free to reach out to anybody in the guild, Discord, anything like that. We'll plan some fun stuff here at some point where we can get everybody together, do some cool shit. So, in the meantime, remember, life's like an arcade. Make sure you bring your quarters. Have a good night, everybody.